And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, told us about his...
Anywhere 5-6 feet.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this Splash brother to let her rip.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade and are looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
Rajon Rondo is out there with Bellinelli. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's AC in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And the Kings making a change here. McLemore is checked in. And that one's good. And it's 7 points for Klay Thompson. Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too, and he's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots, English, high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker, I think, in the history of the game.
Ezeli's checked in for Golden State. Curry dishes to Thompson. Bogut the pass to Curry. Barnes against Gay, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Ezeli kicks to Barnes, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And Curry, such a tremendous balance to his game, and he can square up on a dime to knock down shots. I mean, that's a focus also of his training. Doesn't do it with conventional pattern shooting drills. It's a lot of stuff to challenge his balance while he's on the move and shooting. I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
Gay, whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze. And for Steph Curry, to me, that balance is remarkable. I mean, it used to be customary beyond the arc to fake a defender into the air and then step into a mid-range two, but Curry has introduced that more efficient sidestep for the wide-open three. Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Passes to Ezeli. Rondo with the steal. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Rondo against Curry. From the top of the key. Sacramento grabs the miss. Gay. The full court Hail Mary is offline. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And so here's Sacramento. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.